All right, so we're here at Wild West Gun SHOT Show 2020. This is Jeremy. Jeremy, I have an 1895 SBL, and we literally got like 5 feet past the booth, and I turned back and I was like, wait a minute, yours looks different.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
You know what we have here is our co-pilot rifle. We take the same Marlin rifle you have. We get a base Marlin gun from a base model gun from Marlin. We do the takedown conversion on it, and then we also do a bunch of our parts and stuff like that we have here. So we put all the parts in them, we make them right here in Las Vegas, so all the parts are made in the United States.
Really?
Everything's all solid and good. And then we go through them, we do all the custom work to them, we tune them up, slide them out, and then we chamber them in 4.57 Wild West guns. The 4.57 Wild West guns is a Magnum 4570. It'll still
Magnum, because it doesn't kick enough.
Yeah, because it'll still shoot the original 4570, it'll shoot the Magnum 4.57, and you can single feed a 410 shotgun shell through.
Really?
Now, on top of that, if it wasn't enough, we also offer multiple barrel sets where we can build you one in a 30 Wild West guns or a 35 Wild West gun, and that's 5 calibers with 1 serial number.
Wow. So let's talk about some of the services. I see it's ported. Tell me what, I see you have other levers here. What's different about the lever that you have versus the one I have?
Well, the biggest difference from the lever that you guys have and the one that we have is obviously ours is we went through and worked the geometry. Be a little bit hard to explain as far as the geometry. Every action of the lever does something, whether it opens the bolt or it lifts the lifter or closes the lifter, lets the next round to come through, right? Ours, we worked ours so that everything runs really concentric, so it's smoother.
Okay.
First of all.
Do you mind if I run it?
Absolutely, we want you to run it.
Oh yeah.
And you can even hear the
difference. That's a big difference.
Yeah, you can even hear the difference. The next piece you're going to notice is there's a little divot right there.
I do notice.
The reason that divot's there, and don't mind the SHOT Show tag, the little divot that's right there. So when you got that rifle up here to your face and you're shooting it, that divot catches your finger. See how quick it breaks it free?
Yep. So it helps you break that next round in.
Yep. So
wow.
You're just going like that, and obviously keeping it up on your shoulder, right? This is America's first semi-auto, so to speak, right?
Excellent. What else? What else is unique about this one?
The other thing we do to it, of course, is the biggest piece is we offer what's called the Wild West Guns Trigger Happy Kit. So it's a pure drop-in trigger into your Marlin rifle.
Okay.
You can buy the trigger kits right here. Looks just like that. Super easy. You just unscrew it. If you can run a screwdriver, a small punch, and a hammer, you can change it out yourself. Drops the trigger weight down to about 3.5 pounds on average.
What is it from the factory?
Factories run anywhere from 6 to 7 pounds.
Okay.
I mean, let's face it, most major gun companies aren't built by gunsmiths, they're built by lawyers.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So those ones right there, drop it down to 3.5 pounds. It takes about 2/3 of the creep out of it and makes for a nice smooth break. So each one of those guns have one of those triggers in them. There's no firing pins in them, so we want you to try the triggers
Try
out.
that.
Let the hammer fall, feel the trigger.
Oh, that's so much different than mine. I'm actually breaking the shot early because I'm used to mine.
Yep, and most people do. It's super clean. It's 3.5 pounds. It breaks fast. You notice that little divot in the lever, how easy it is to pick it up with your finger?
Wow.
That's the big difference. Some of the other things we do, obviously, is our Wild West Guns Ghost Ring sights, which make it super easy. Of course, this one has a little bit of an optic set up on it. The other piece that we offer is our Wild West Guns ejector. So the problem you're going to have with most of the larger calibers, the biggest malfunction that we have with Marlin rifles is like guys will load super heavy 4570s, right? And what happens is when that round goes off, it breaks those Marlin factory ejectors because the factory ejectors are just a piece of spring steel smashed between kind of some pot metal, so to speak, right? Yeah. And so it breaks, and it breaks right there. Now the problem with when that breaks, your bolt is locked up.
Yeah.
You can't get the bolt open no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's a one piece made of solid spring steel, done right here in Las Vegas. And it completely changes it. Of course, it also offers a much smoother return because it's more consistent. You're going to get a solid, easy eject. You don't ever have to worry about it breaking, and you're good to go.
So level of effort to put the trigger in, you said was pretty easy. What about these?
That one is you pull the bolt out, you pull the old ejector out, you drop the new ejector in, slide the bolt back in.
Pretty easy?
Super easy.
I assume you have videos on YouTube on how to do it?
Our Wild West Guns, wildwestguns.com. There's all sorts of stuff there where you can see.
What's the price on like the trigger?
So they're about $100 for the trigger.
Okay.
About $30 for the ejector.
Okay.
Right. So it's super easy. It's the best part you can do to get to drop in. Kind of the other things that guys have on ours that you don't see a lot of is we have a quick screw.
So can you explain that to me? I've seen that and I have no idea what that's for.
So I'll let you do it. I'll show you how easy it is. Somebody that's never done it before, just break the action open slightly. So
more?
Yeah, give it a little bit more just to kind of free it up. Pull that out. Level it up a little bit. Yep, just twist it.
Oh, it twists out.
And then out it comes. Now, you can pull the bolt out, but I wouldn't necessarily do it
Okay.
because the ejector's going to fall out of there. So if you get a round jammed up, if you're in a tree stand someplace, you're hunting, you're out in the field, you got a round jammed up or something's malfunctioning, now
You can
you're
field
done.
strip your.
Yep, you can field strip
Oh,
it.
okay.
You just put it back in there, it lines back up in the hole. Sorry, I'm doing it from
Yeah.
across the table, so I apologize. It lines back up in there, you drop that down in there, screw it back in, no tools required, no nothing. Now
Okay.
you're ready to go.
I've seen so many pictures and I'm like, I have no idea what that's
Super
for.
easy. It makes it for so much faster. If you ever have an issue, you ever have a problem with it, it makes it so you can clean it, you can take it apart, you don't ever need any tools, and off you go.
Okay, so I bought my SBL when they were hard to find,
Sure.
and I think I paid I think I paid $950, something
Sure.
like that. What does a gun like this cost from you guys?
The base model on our non-takedown version is $2,700.
Okay.
The takedown version set up like that is $3,500.
Okay, and what is this coating on here?
That's actually the finish that comes from the gun. It's
Okay.
actually just raw stainless steel. We just have a special blend of beads that we use. It still gives it that nice feel, but it knocks down all the glare. So you
Okay.
don't have any reflections or anything like that, but you still got that nice metal look.
That's one of the things about my SBL is it's shiny as hell, and so
Super
you
shiny.
got that out in the
Yeah.
woods, and you're like, come on.
Every deer in the country sees that
yeah.
going a mile away.
Exactly. Awesome. Well, hey, for the people who are watching, where can they find you guys?
You know what? WildWestGuns.com is the best place to find it. You can also find us on Instagram and also Facebook.
Okay.
That's the best way to get a hold of us. We have a shop in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we have a shop in Anchorage, Alaska, and we're glad to answer any questions or take care of anything or anything you guys need. You can send us messages via either platform or email us at vegas@wildwestguns.com.
Beautiful. Well, this is HarleyWood at SHOT Show 2020 with Wild West Guns. I'll put links to all of their social media in the description below. Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Thank you
it.
guys. Appreciate you stopping.